Hey viewers, welcome back to Branching Out. I'm Curtis Hanlon. Today we want to talk about using coffee grounds in your garden. Now, I use coffee grounds in my garden just recently, and I did some research on it, and what you're going to find is that it's a slow release nitrogen fixer. So it's going to slow release nitrogen. It's really going to make those worms perk up, and just like a person drinking a coffee, they're probably going to do twice as much work. I don't know about you, but if I don't get my coffee in the morning, I'm a little bit sluggish. So we can get those worms working overtime, and it also helps with the micronutrients that you want in the ground, and they love the coffee too as well. And I'm going to take you out there to my blueberries, which could use a little more acidic ground. And you just need to know that it's kind of a myth that coffee grounds are acidic. Once they've been brewed, the acidity has pretty much left the coffee ground, but it still has some leftover nutrients in it. So we're still going to use it as a compost or a thin mulch layer. So I don't get a lot, but I get about, we brew about 3 to 4 pots of coffee at work every day, and each week I collect that now, and I'll be putting that and spreading it out through my garden, because I definitely want to really perk up a lot of those earthworms. I really want to get a lot of this ground to be a lot more fertile than it really is. And it's going to take time. I've been doing this for 4 years. This is zone 6B, and we're in southern Ontario. And we're in the greenhouse right now because it's kind of raining outside. And what we want to do is get over to that blueberry patch, because we know we want to definitely have them in our blueberries. But other plants that can thrive in a more acidic soil would be your apples, your pears, your cranberries, I believe mulberries in there, and there's plenty more. You just have to Google that list, because it's just so many for me to mention on this video. So yeah, I've been back here. I was watering once again. I watered once a week. I just finished filled up the tote from the creek. It was a little dry for me during the week to fill it up, so I had to wait till this weekend to do it. We're going to get back to closing up the greenhouse right after this. So I'll be closing up the big door and sealing it up a little bit to get a little bit more warm in here. It's about 12 or 13 degrees in my greenhouse right now. And if you also have those coffee grounds, again, nobody's saying don't use instant coffee. I don't know if there's anybody out there that would go, oh, instant coffee's the same thing. It's pretty much not. It has something else in it, but they say use used coffee grounds. So you can sprinkle it in your pots if you want. Again, this is an organic farm, so I'm really trying to use everything I can that benefits my garden that's organic and won't hurt anybody. No chemicals, no pesticides. We definitely want to eat cleaner off of this property. And I have been. A lot of my fruit has really come out a lot better than some of the store-bought stuff that I have been getting. But yeah, that's what you want to do. I'm only going to be watering as long as the foliage is green. And then when they start to get a little too cold in here, we'll definitely hold back on the water, because you don't want to get any root rot in there. So other than that, let's go show you the blueberries. So as you can see, obviously I didn't separate the coffee from the filter. The filter is biodegradable and it'll act like a brewer. So as it's raining today and tomorrow, it's going to brew down. The juices are going to get into the ground. The coffee is going to eventually either blow away or become part of the soil. The worms will probably eat it. Micronutrients will probably eat it. All the little bugs and everything that need to be eat it. The other thing you want to know about these coffee grounds is that they can deter snails, slugs, and sometimes they say even cats won't go in your garden if you have a lot of coffee in there. So again, I'm just spreading it out. This is just one shot of one plant, but you can see, I'll just show you over here. Here I just kind of sprinkled it around with the leftovers. Anything you see that's kind of speckled there, that's pretty much coffee. And that's about it. So that's what I'm doing now. I've only had enough to do just this blueberry patch here. So we're gonna move on and get some work done. So I put a little bit in the blackberries because I had a little bit more. But hey, every week I'm gonna be putting in a little bit of coffee near each plant. And I just wanted to show you these little blackberries here. So I just wanted to show you real quick, because of the warmer weather here, we still have some blackberries trying to come out over here. I hope they turn black now. I got a little nibble in late October. They're turning black now. But hey, so again, there's a little bit of coffee in there. But we'll keep working at it. We're just going to keep putting coffee in there. And then when you have too much, or if you're really worried about putting it directly in your plants, put it into your composter. Just compost it, and then your worms will take care of it. And if you're really worried about it, on top of that, get yourself a little pH tester and check your soil. Now, don't forget, this is zone 6B, so it is quite warm in here. I'll just give you a little pan out. We're sitting here on Berry Hill and filling up the pond one last time, hopefully, for the season. I'm gonna have to put that pump away. And yeah, so this is my food forest for this year. So in conclusion, coffee grounds are definitely good for your garden. They're going to add that nitrogen that you want in your garden. That really helps promote growth. And I'm going to be spending time week after week spreading it around to the whole food forest, depending on which tree and which plant it needs. Some plants don't need it, like the maple trees, for example. They probably don't need it as much. But definitely my berries, or any acidic berry like blackberry or my blueberries, they're going to get it. And that's pretty much it. So if you like this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up down there. Don't forget to subscribe and tell your friends. I'm almost monetized. I almost got to 1,000 subscribers, so I'm really happy about watching my my analytics go up and stuff like that. And keep with us, stick around and check out my videos and see how this is going to progress from the next. This is 4 years in the making, so we'll see where it's going to be in the next 4 years. And I definitely want to see you there. So stay safe. Come back next week.